So you can be sitting or lying down. Palms facing upwards if you're lying down, palms resting down by your side, or arms resting down by your side if you're sitting, palms facing upwards, resting on your lap. And again, just opening your eyes, so not being in a rush to close your eyes, but allowing your eyes to take in what's around you or above you. Not letting the eyes necessarily wander, keeping the eyes quite focused. And with your eyes open, feel your breath. And then carefully, quietly close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, feel your breath. And knowing that when our eyes are closed, it's just that idea or an opportunity to go a little bit deeper inside ourselves. And we can still be aware of where we are, even though our eyes are closed. We have a sense of our body in this place. We have a sense of our breath in our body. And when you next breathe in, just consciously taking a breath in. And when you breathe out, consciously letting your breath go. One more time, taking a breath in, so you're deepening your in-breath on purpose. And then you let your breath go. And you can feel the responses inside your body. And you breathe. And you just have a sense of your breath, your body in this place. And at this point, if it's all right, inviting you to take your attention down to your feet. And you might find, even though your eyes are closed, that you're visualizing your feet. But can you take your attention to the sense of contact or touch of your feet? Your feet resting on the ground. Your heels. And making an effort not to move your feet or your toes, but just to have that sense of contact, sensation. And feeling perhaps coolness or warmth if you're wearing socks or shoes. How does it feel? The softness, comfort. Can you be aware of the top of the feet, as well as the soles of the feet that are in contact with what's beneath? Is there a change in sensation with your attention there? And taking a deeper breath in, and as you breathe out, letting go of the feet, letting go of your breath. And then you know your breath just comes back in with that sense of contact with the feet below, connected. And you breathe. Moving your attention to your seat, the contact of your hips or the buttocks on a chair, or if you're lying down. And feeling this part of your body and the contact. Perhaps a sense of stability or solidity, connection, grounding. And how does this part of you feel your seat, maybe even your lower back? Being with those feelings that are here now, not how you think it could be or was before, can be, should be. But how your seat or buttocks or lower back feels right now. And again, not working at changing or trying to change, but being with. All your attention there. Perhaps coming into contact with how our attention just drifts away from. And not being a rush to bring your attention back, but training yourself to notice where your attention goes, and then kindly deciding to bring your attention back to the contact of your seat, your lower back, your hips, with the ground or the chair. Taking a breath in, and as you breathe out, let your breath travel down to your lower back, to your seat, and you let go. And you know your breath will just come back in. And you breathe, and you feel your breath. And now your breath is your point of focus. And now moving your attention, if it's all right, to your hands. And what do you notice first about your hands? Perhaps the contact of your hands with what's beneath. The blending or that melding. The hands on the floor, on your thighs. The texture of what's beneath your hands. The texture of your skin on your hands. The knuckles and the fingers. The space between each finger and the thumb. And the palm of the hand. and the back of the hand. You're just allowing yourself to be with the sensations in your hands, sounds around, carrying on, but training ourselves to be just with what's happening now. And how do your hands feel? And again, notice we can spotlight our attention on our hands on one particular part, and it becomes quite clear that our attention wanes, fades, and something else takes its place. And it's all right. If your mind has wandered, not being in a rush to bring it back, but perhaps just noticing, with the idea of befriending the thoughts that are in your head. So we're not trying to push or block. We're allowing things to be as they are. Just like sounds around us we can't necessarily change. We can't really manipulate our thoughts, but we can befriend them, make them okay. So we pause, and then we bring our attention back to our hands, the anchor, the point of focus. Knowing that paying attention is a constant renewal of intention. Paying attention doesn't just happen. It's work and it's practice. So paying attention to your hands again. Sensations, maybe of weight or warmth or something else. Being aware of the space above your hands and around your hands. Taking a deeper breath in. And as you breathe out, let go. The breath. Let go of your hands. And then your breath just comes back in. And you breathe. And now your point of focus is your breath. And we can refine our awareness by noticing, where do you, where do we, where do I feel my breath? Perhaps in the nose or the throat, chest, belly, or all of those places. So allowing your mind to be interested, curious with your breath. So in truth, your outward stillness is only that. Inwardly, You're alive. You're awake. And you're feeling and interested in your breath. And if you're enjoying this, just allow your face to soften, almost as though you're about to smile. Does this change your breath? Or anything? And again, if your mind wanders, not being in a rush to bring it back, pausing, observing, noticing what's on your mind. If it's a worry or a memory, imagining, or an anticipation. And when you're ready, with kindness, you bring your focus back to your breath. Using your breath as an anchor to bring you back to here, to this stable place, this only place that is the present moment. And now for the last few minutes or so, choosing where your point of focus is. It can be your feet, your seat, your hands, or your breath, or a mixture of all three or a few. But knowing you have those parts of your body to focus on. And there's a choice. And when or if your mind drifts away, not being in a rush to bring it back, but taking it as an opportunity to be aware of what's on your mind, to wonder at the creativity of your mind, and to be glad that it's there. So choosing your point of focus and settling. And as we come towards the close, knowing that this exercise or this practice can be carried out wherever you are, whether you're preparing food or working, talking or listening. Practicing in this way allows us to be present, allows us to find a sense of rest, even when everything around us is busy. So resting in awareness of you, the whole of you, a sense of wholeness, of the breath in your body, and contact beneath. And just allowing the sound of the bowl to bring you out. So I'm going to ring or sound the bowl 3 times, just allowing yourself to listen. And just moving as you will, as it feels okay to. Maybe opening your eyes downwards. Taking your time, knowing where you are, and coming back when you're ready.